Morning. Today is Tuesday the 23rd of November. So let's see what card comes out for today. We have the King of Hearts. I think the key word is healer. Good morning. It's Tuesday the 23rd of November 2021, and this is the one card reading for today. And for today we have the King of Hearts and the keyword healer. So the messages that are coming through for me with this card are to do with emotional intelligence and maturity. So I feel like this is a card holds a lot of masculine energy. The King corresponds to the element of air in tarot decks, and the Hearts corresponds to cups, which is the element of water. So we've got air and water, which correspond to the emotions with the water, and our intelligence, logical, intellectual sides with the air. So the message that came through to me, I was given the analogy when I was looking at this card of the heating systems within buildings, and the air conditioning and the heating and the ventilation systems within buildings, which require fine-tuned and balanced air and water. So if there's an imbalance in the air, then there'll be blockages, the water won't be able to flow freely, the water won't get heated, the building won't get heated, there'll be cold spots. The air needs to be flowing smoothly through the system, as well as the water. They both need to be free to flow smoothly with no blockages in order for the building to be warm and comfortable and a nice place to inhabit. And I feel like that's what this card is saying in terms of our bodies and our minds. We need to have a flow, a balance between our emotions and our thoughts, not only coming from internally from us, but also in terms of how we manage the emotions and the thoughts and opinions and ideas that are presented to us externally. So if you take the analogy of the building again, if a building is such a condition that it is sucking in too much of the air from outside, the air conditioning system, the heating system within the house is never going to work. It's never going to heat the building. It's never going to be a comfortable place. You need to ensure that outside influences are kept to a minimum. On the other hand, if air within the building is never allowed to be vented, then it becomes musty and stale. So again, you need to have a balance between the inner environment and the outer environment. So it's talking about being free to express your thoughts and your emotions safely, freely, without having to feel like you've got to take on the emotions and the thoughts of other people around you in the process of your own development. So it's about finding a balance both within you in terms of your emotions and your thoughts, as well as finding a balance within the people that are in close proximity to you, and being free to express those thoughts and your emotions, and being able to listen to the opinions of people around you without taking them on as your own. It's about emotional and intellectual maturity in this card. So we're given the message to maintain our inner heating system on a regular basis. So it's about taking preventative measures to avoid blockages from occurring. And we do that by regular maintenance, looking for the blockages, clearing any blockages that you feel may be coming up. Obviously we do this via our chakra system, so this is a card telling us to do regular spiritual cleansing, focusing on our heart and our minds, bringing a balance between our hearts and our minds. Regular meditation, regular chakra cleansing, developing a regular and consistent spiritual practice within your daily lives, and just taking responsibility for ourselves now. That's the message that's coming through in this card. So Denise Jarvie says, you are the producer, director and actor of the emotional stories you tell yourself. You can change or embrace them at any time. Emotional intelligence emanates from this noble monarch. Wise beyond his years, he is aligned with the creative heart of the universe. His eyes reveal a rich experience of navigating relationship highs and lows, in romance with family and friends, and with his creativity. He has moved from idealism to the realization that all is perfect in every moment. Close your eyes and feel inspired action flow from the pink flames of his heart to yours. The radiant sun fills you with golden warmth. Relish the power of love. Open your eyes and radiate love. It's about living life from the energy of love, embodying the energy of love, sending that love inwards to yourself and sending that love outwards to those that are around you. The King of Hearts graces your world with someone of great compassion. This person is calm, assertive, and ready to be in a relationship. They don't need a relationship to be happy, and are thus full of love for themselves and for you. They trust and respect that you know yourself best and can make your own decisions. However, they will always be there if you ask for advice or help. This will probably be a romantic relationship. However, the card may also indicate that you are growing up and becoming a mature spiritual being. So yeah, I feel like this is a card of spiritual, emotional and intellectual maturity, just bringing us that message to try to embody that energy and bring balance inwardly to ourselves and interact with others in a balanced, mature, there's another word coming to me, kindness, taking responsibility for ourselves and recognizing that we are not responsible for everybody that surrounds us and for their happiness. I'm just wondering if there's anything else that's going to come through. I'm being really drawn to this part of the card here. It's like somebody's dancing around his heart. Like his energy is just bringing a sense of complete joy. So I feel like it's also a message to try to enrich the people that you come into contact with, enrich their experience of the moment that you're with them. Okay, I feel like I could just sit and stare at this card forever, but I feel like the message has now been conveyed, so I'm going to leave it there, and I'll be back again tomorrow for another one card reading.